Okay, we're going to take some notes using the type tool. As in most programs, it's represented with a letter T as its icon. We're not going to explore the vertical mask or horizontal mask yet. Right now, it's simply the horizontal type tool. To use it, you simply click and type. Now, mine is aligned in the center, which you can see up here, so some of it is running off the screen. Let's select what I just did and align it left. And it's a little bit large. Let's just shrink it some. Okay. Now, I'm going to the toolbar up here at the top of my program. Yours may or may not be open. If you click on Window and look for Options, if it's checked, then you should be seeing it at the top. If it's not checked, you won't see it at the top, so make sure it is checked. Options will look different depending on what tools you have selected in the toolbar. Okay, so right now, since we're using the text tool or the type tool, all of the options relate to that tool. Okay, so we've simply just changed the size. Now, what we're doing our notes on at this moment is, as you see it over here on the side, using the character panel. We're not really going to use the property panel, but I just want you to see that some of what your options will be in the character panel are also in your properties panel, and some will also be across the top in options. Okay, so to begin, I started just typing. I'm going to edit that. To edit it, I just took my type tool, clicked in the space. I pressed return. Look at that huge gap between the lines. Okay, gibberish. There we go. So, to use your character panel, first of all, let's look at it. You will see it here represented with this tab. I click on it. If you find it opens and attaches to the options toolbar and won't let you drag it around, I'm just going to remove that. You can always come up to Window and click on Character, and again it will open. So there are different ways to access it. And you can see there it is on your note sheet. So first thing you should know, obviously the type tool, I've provided the notes to you. You simply click to type. That starts a new text field. All I did is click to type up here. What I'd like you to notice is if you click and drag, you create a bounding box, and we don't want that. We simply want to click, get a blinking cursor, and type. Okay. Next, the character panel, as well as the properties panel. It allows you to adjust the style. So you can see here with this drop down, it lets me adjust the style or font. There's many different styles of letters or fonts. It allows me to change its size. I could use one of these pre-formatted sizes, or I can highlight and type a size in, pressing return. It allows me to adjust spacing. I'm going to show you that in a moment as well. So your character and properties panels allow you to adjust the spacing, the style, the size of your letters. That's simple. And that should be written in your notes to the right. Font size, that is the actual letter size. So I just simply, let's get to this one. Pre-formatted size, or I can, again, type a size in, press return. That should go next to font size. It's simply the size you choose for your letters. Now, leading and tracking. These are about spacing. So if you look to the right, where my mouse is, you can see there's an icon with a letter A stacked on top of a letter A, and there's an arrow between. If you hover over it, it says set the leading. You should be able to infer from looking at that symbol, leading adjusts spacing between lines of text. So let's select some lines of text. We could take one of these pre-created selections. We've changed it to 60 points. It lessened the amount of space. You could go to auto, but that allows the computer to set the spacing, or you could pick your own, and again you can type in and press return. So the leading is the spacing between lines of text. The next one below, tracking, again you see two letters side by side with an arrow running left to right. This will adjust the spacing between letters, so you can increase the size of space, you can decrease the space, and you can put in your own numbers either way. So that's it for this note sheet. Character and properties panels, those allow you to adjust the style, the size, and the spacing of your letters and words. Font size, the size of the actual letters. The leading is the actual spacing between the lines of text, and tracking is spacing between the individual letters.